We here. We here. Let's talk about some boxing. We here. I want to talk about. We're gonna get on Joe tonight, and but we're gonna definitely talk about uh a statement that been made about Bud Crawford being maybe the top five, top 10, undefeated, undisputed, one of the best champions of all time. Okay. Y'all know I'm a Bud fan. I'm a huge Bud fan. So we're going to talk about that tonight. But first, we're going to get on Go. We're going to get on Joe. Okay, now. So Joe is showing up a little bit more now. It's only a week left, but he's showing up though. And that is basically what I told you guys that was gonna happen. I said, he was gonna start showing up around the end, and he wasn't showing up from the beginning. Ryan wasn't training with him. Uh, Maybe once out of a week. I'm the one that put that out there. So all the other social media sites you go on and all the other YouTube bloggers you see, they got that information from me. Inside secret I got, scoop I got from somebody. All right, so now we have uh, something interesting that we want to talk about tonight here with Joe. Uh, at one point in time, Joe was really that guy, man. He had the likes to train some really good fighters, man. You know, but now Joe is just. I think he's kind of fascinating to see uh, Ryan. He have always been fascinated with speed, and I think that what really got him so fascinated with Ryan. Because however Ryan do has speed, we got to give it up. We got to get that up. Now, that fight is still to me 50-50 if Ryan come in right. Which no, he's not coming in right. Research and seeing what's going on out there and this and that. No, he's not coming in right. He really feeling his head that he can come in halfway in shape and beat Javante in 2 rounds. He believes that. Ain't nothing wrong with believing that. And if you do it, then hey, it is what it is. But if you don't, and this fight goes the distance, I said it again. I'm going to keep saying it. Any fighter, as long as they not heavyweight, I'm going to say that, as long as they not heavyweight, but even those fighters, I'll put them in the same bowl. They can lay off training, but they can still come in and at least do 4 rounds. They can come in and do 4 rounds. Bottom line, just off experience, movement, knowing how much to move, not to throw a lot of punches, 4 rounds. But with Ryan, I really feel like he really feel that He could do it in 2 rounds. And that's probably why he's slacking. All Ryan's workout, you watch carefully. No sweat. No sweat. Those are the things you got to watch. I'm giving y'all some game too. You know, the bloggers and all. I'm giving y'all some game. When y'all watching this and y'all never been in the ring before, but you know, y'all talk about boxing, that's cool. I'm giving y'all some pointers. Start watching them, you know. And like I say, Ryan, no sweat. And if you notice every video he show, he's getting done with something. He's getting done with the heavy bag. He's getting done with the speed bag. He likes the speed. He liked the speed bag that, you know, we used to call him the speed man. That's what we used to call them. They on the pole, the bag. You know, I used to like that too. But, and it's good for coordination. It's good for speed, to work on speed, you know. But what I see is every time I see him on that thing, I just see so many opportunities. So many opportunities. Yeah. The combination be the same. Little secret. You pick up on it. Combination be the same. You don't have no different type of combination. Jab. 1-2 jab, 1-2 jab, 1-2 jab, 1-2 jab, 1-2 jab, 1-2 jab. That rhythm, you train and you train and you train that rhythm. That is what you're gonna do when you get in the ring. You don't really never switch it up. And while you're doing this, legs locked back, and he's straight up. And it don't work in the ring, man. It could work for guys that that would allow you to work that on. But if y'all remember when Tank fought Rolly, he made himself mobility. He was moving, but he gave him the impression that he was wanted to bang. If you notice that, that's called educated movement, educated feet movement. Gary Russell was in the crowd saying that Tank wasn't doing this, Tank wasn't doing that. It wasn't that Tank couldn't do that, because I have seen him do it in other fights. But Tank seen what he was setting up. Now, I don't want to get no secrets away with Tank, but as a left-hand fighter, I see some of the traps he be setting. And it's called an illusion. So everybody say, man, he can hit you with one punch and knock you out. Tank know he could do that. But what Tank is doing, think about this. If a person know they can knock you out with one punch, why won't they just do it the first round? Why won't they just do it the second round? The third round? Fourth round? No. Tank know he can knock you out with one punch. But he also know if I attempt to knock you out in the first or the second round and I blow my rod trying to do that, now I got a whole fight to fight you. So no, why not just fight you a little bit? I could tell when you could starting to weaken, or I could tell when I done soften you up a little bit. And you'll hear Tank go back to his corner like, "Oh no, I got him." Or hey, oh, he's still tough. He's still in it. This and that. He talks to his corner man like that. He telling them what he see. Hey, you know, Coach Cav and them, they talks to Javante when he come to the corner. Listen, youngin, you got to do this and woo woo. Excuse me. Watch out for this. Watch out for that. Move this way, move that way. And Tank is listening. But if you notice though, Tank comes in first and he basically gives them the breakdown of what he see out there. Oh, he's still tough. He's still tough. Or he's still in there. He's still in there. And Coach Calvin, they give him his instruction. Ooh, that's teamwork, man. That's teamwork. That's teamwork. Do y'all know who else used to do that? Roy Jones. Roy Jones. He would come back to the corner and he would ask the trainer or the corner man, when I throw this, what is he doing? That's teamwork. I want to know what's going on. And that's how you work. That's what makes the best corner in the world is when the fighter is communicating with the corner and the corner is communicating with the fighter. You can sit on the outside of the ring all day and tell me what to do and what you see, but I'm also in this fight. Let me tell you what I see in this fight. Now let's put that together. Yeah. You know, my coach Bill Murphy used to always say, when I come back to the corner, what do you see out there? And I report to him what I see. He got a pretty good jab, you know. Okay. Then he'll tell me, well, hey, he got a good jab, but he also trying to bring that jab around your guard. Okay. So that's man, that's very important. Very important. Yes, sir. If you're on here, hit the like button, share your comments or whatever. Leave a comment. I answer my comments. But yeah, you know, there's still a 50-50 fight. I'm just bringing y'all a little bit more information at a time so y'all could do your research and see. I know some people out there, I'm finna check this out and see if he's telling the truth. So, yes and that. Yeah, so check it out. Tell me what you think. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. So, with that being said, that's a 50-50 fight. If Ryan come in right. I think so. I think it's a 50-50 fight. When you have a right hand fighter that could throw a good jab and a good one too, he's already a problem. But when you get a good right hand fighter that has speed and have a pretty good hook, right, left hook, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. But now the kryptonite to that is straight left hand. Straight left hand. Hey, that double hooks to the body, to the head, to the head, to the body, body. Yeah, that's the kryptonite to that right hook. If you're a left hand fighter, yeah, pull in a little closer. Take a step in. Don't be on the end where the punch is coming. Don't stand on the outside on the end. No, he got a good hook. Right hand fighter. Step slightly in an angle. So you're not going to step straight in an angle. Zabzula had that down pat. He was good at doing that too. That's how he beat Corey Spink. Even though, I don't know what was going on with Corey in that fight, but back then Zab can really punch. Zab could punch. Yeah. Yeah, Zab could punch back then. But yeah, so again, shout out to them boys, Coach Calvin and Kenny over there. They looking at the tapes. They seeing what I see. A lot of opportunity when this boy's swinging. A lot of opportunity. All that speed, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all probably didn't know about speed. And that's what they mean. Sometimes they mean speed kill, or it can kill you. You can't get out the way when you got speed. It calls for you to be there. You got to be there. It's a movement. It's a movement. You can't move out the way. So when you get the you can't move. You can't move. You can't move. If you watch Ryan Garcia when he's moving, the speed slow down. When he's standing there in front of you, it picks up. Shavante Tank said in one of the interviews, he said he's really not that fast. That's what he said. He said he really not that fast because he see the same thing I see. If he's standing there, yes, he fast. Anybody fast if you standing there, because it's a movement of your body where you catch the speed from. What it do, Sophia? I see you. But if you watch Ryan when he's moving, the speed slows down. And that's where Javante gonna catch him at on the movement. Yep, you're gonna catch him on a turn, or you're gonna catch him fainting like he's coming out. He's not gonna be out. He's gonna be standing right there when Ryan step in, then plant. That's what he does. You don't have no good lateral movement. He drag his feet in, then plant, and try to shoot the fast speed shots. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight though. It is. Actually, it should be a 50-50 fight. That's what I tell everybody. It should be a 50-50 fight if Ryan works out. That's if Ryan works out. But is he going to work out? And it's been showing that he hasn't been. Like I say, how is it that you working out and I don't see a sweat nowhere? I do not see a sweat nowhere. So no, I can't say you working out. Straight up. I can't see. I just can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it. Hold on here, y'all. Yeah, I don't see it. Uh, I don't see it. So you know, uh, so I don't know what to say about that. I don't. Hold on 1 minute here. Sorry about that, y'all. Doing some texting. Here's somebody texting something. Yeah, but if if you look at the concept of this fight, you have one fighter that's tall. He had the height. I really don't know if he has the arm reach, but he has the height. Uh, they say he got him on as far as the speed, which I don't believe that neither. And it's like they want to know, hey, what Tank gonna do about Ryan's speed? What Ryan gonna do about Tank's speed? So there's gonna be one of the fights where when they come into the ring, you know, and when everybody gonna show their emotions, it's gonna be time to fight. And the man that's more cautious, more focused, is gonna win. You know, uh, Ryan have not been training properly. I get this information from people that that's inside. So I try to stay connected to the boxing community, certain people's. You know, I don't never put their name out there. You know, uh, I watch boxing. I know boxing. I box myself, so I know a lot of signs to look for, especially when a person is working out. The way a person throw a punch. You know, I'm just saying the way a person body move. Like Ryan don't have no flexibility, and that's what's gonna hurt him. You know, that's gonna hurt him. You know, uh, when he bagging back, he bags straight back. Not good. When he come forward, he comes straight forward. And Tank is gonna basically beat him the same way he beat Rolly. He's gonna put movement on him and turn him. And while you got him turned, he's gonna be there to wait on him. You know, look for what they call one of the old punch from a left hand fighter. It's called the wash machine. It's where you pivot out to you gonna pivot out to your right with your back foot, and you're gonna pivot back in. But when you pivot back in, you come back in with the left hook, and you generate a lot of power like that. Also, look for that punch. Look for that punch. That punch also takes away the left hook Ryan has, and the right uppercut that Ryan has. Thanks for the like thumbs up there. Yep. And so look for that punch. You know, another punch to look out for is uh, uh, I think Tank is gonna come with. I think he gonna. The best way to beat Ryan is to out hook him. It ain't no power on his hook. It's where he catching you at, and he catching you at the end of the punch. Smother the punch, catch him on the inside, then throw the overhand right over the left hook. Yep. What it do though, Teresa? I see you in here. What it do? What it do? You know. Um. So if you're gonna watch this fight, just don't blink. Don't blink. It's one of them fights. Don't blink. You know. Ryan say he's gonna end it with two in 2 rounds. Okay, we're gonna see about that. If he do, That's going to be unbelievable. That's going to be something that's going to be talked about for a long time in boxing. If he don't, he's going to get stopped. The fight is not going the distance. No, it won't happen. It ain't going the distance. Also, another thing too is, like I say, they had a conversation. I'm gonna put this up there so y'all can see it for yourself. They were talking about Terrence Crawford, right there. Look at the two guys, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. But Max Kellerman was having a conversation with Bob. This didn't come from me. You see that? It came from them. And Bob said, hey, the guy, he worked for us. He honored the contract. He did everything he's supposed to did. His contract was up. He went to sell his service to somebody else. He said he appreciate that. He wish more fighters would do that. Instead of fighters, trying to backdoor their way out of a contract that they have signed. He said he appreciate that. He honors that, So with all the hearsay about Bud and people don't like Bud or Bud ain't this, Bud ain't that, the man is doing business the way how people want business done, man, and happy with his business. I'm just saying, I'm calling it what it is. I'm bringing y'all information that is from the horse's mouth. That fight is a 50-50 fight too. And I'm riding with Bud on that. I think that, like I say, Errol, he leaves windows open. Bud just got to be a thief in the night. And when that window is open, clam in it, Gil and Debo pants, and get his money out of there. For real though. That's all you got to do. Again, Errol Spence leave windows open. Not doors. I didn't say no doors, but he do leave windows open. And all Bud got to do, be a thief in the night, crawl through the window, and go in Debo pants and get the money. Straight up. And that's actually what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I ain't wavered from my what I said I think was going to happen in the fight. I still think Bud stops him in what did I say, the 8th round, 8th or 9th round. 9th at the most, but I'm predicting the 8th round stop it. Because don't nobody get knocked out in that fight. Don't nobody get knocked out, but he gets stopped though. Bud is one of them guys. When he hurts you, he know when you hurt, and he's gonna finish you. Straight up. Spence is not a good finisher. Prove me wrong. I done seen fights where he done hit a person hurt, but couldn't finish him. Spence have not knocked out nobody in the last 4 fights. The last 4. Straight up. And we're not going to get into that. Well, I'm going to beat Mikey Garcia in his own game. No, you do not want the contact with Mikey because Mikey is a puncher. I don't care what nobody say. Mikey is a puncher. Straight up. Mikey is a puncher. Lightweight or not, he's still a puncher, Well, you know, James, I see you on here. Yes, sir. We talking boxing, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talking boxing. You know, and but yeah, he did not fight Mikey at Mikey game. And actually, if you look at it, it was two different styles. So how would you fight Mikey at his game? You weren't doing that, you know. Uh, Mikey was the hunter. You was the runner. That's opposite. And like I say, you know, I don't care 54 to even 60. Everybody know Mikey can punch. He can crack. Mikey can crack. They know that. Nope. So I'm picking Bud. I have multiple reasons. One, Errol Spence cannot keep his mouthpiece in his mouth since the accident. I'm not the only one that's seen that. Everybody that's seen that. It's questionable. Have you been knocked out? I didn't say he was knocked out. But at the same time, though, when he had the accident, was he knocked out? A knockout is a knockout, man. You know, and he had a lot of damage to his chin in this area. So I'm just telling you, that boy got some bad doctors though, because they always get him right back in the box and say he's good to go. But he has too much wrong with him to beat Bud. Seriously. I think he beats everybody else. Spence is my second favorite fighter. But I just don't, he's not the same. I don't care what nobody else say. I watch boxing. Not because I used to box, but because I watch boxing. You know, he's not the same, man. I don't care what nobody say. And if you look at the people he done fought and the people he done beat, he beat them pure on what I call the Mike Tyson fear. They was already scared when they got in there. Straight up. They were scared they was gonna get they was gonna get beat. It happens. Plus they was losers. All of them was losers. Straight up. They was all losers. Danny Garcia ducked his Spence. You know. Porter said, hey, I'll fight you. I know I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna fight you. Then what he do right after the fight? Well, I didn't work out the way I should have. I didn't do what my dad told me to do. You lying. You lost. Take it like a man. You lost. But guess what though? That was a loss that he didn't even have to defend himself on. He didn't have to go through all that on. Because didn't nobody expect for you to beat Bud, man. Nobody. Well, nobody betting with you. We seen what the odds was. I think it was like you had to put if you put 100 on Sean Porter, you won 800. You had to put almost $800 up to win 1,000 total with Bud in that fight. Do anybody remember that? What the numbers was? I kind of forgot, but wasn't nobody picking you to win, man. Nobody. So you had a better chance then explaining, hey, I lost. He just was the better man. Woo, woo, woo. Like everybody expected anyway. But then when Spence beat you, you were like just, well, okay, yeah, he beat me. Woo, woo. The better man won tonight and this and that. And come on, man. You know? Al. Al know how to train them boys, man. You know? He know how to train them. He know how to train them pretty good. But Danny ducked him. Keith Thurman ducked him. And everybody like, well, he could fight Keith Thurman now. No. It don't work like that. Keith Thurman, you couldn't get rid of Mario Barrios out a 35 pounder had already cracked him. Nah, man. You know, you over the hill in the boxing game, man. You know, no, you over the hill, man. You know, I don't want to see no Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford fight. I'm just being honest. You know, I would be somebody I'd never seen fight before. At least it might be a little bit more exciting. But because at least you don't know nothing about that guy. So maybe it's a possibility it could be a better fight. Not Thurman, man. You know, I don't even think Thurman gets Boots Ennis. I'm just being honest, you know. You know, I don't even think Thurman get Boots Ennis. So let's just push that to the side. Let's get back to Bud. Let's get back to Errol. Errol beat Sean Porter. Errol was the baddest man alive. Bud beat Sean Porter and stopped him. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I had that fight with Sean Porter and Errol Spence a draw, even with the knockdown. I really did. How is it that the most exciting fight you in, you win? That usually don't go like that. I don't care what nobody say. You look at any of his fight. The most exciting fight Errol was in was with Sean Porter. Right up. That was the most exciting fight. You know, you got the knockdown. I had it a draw. I really did. I had Sean Porter winning the first 4 rounds. I had him winning the 7th round. I had him winning the 9th. Right up. The 12th could have went either way. You know? It's just like even with Sean Porter and Crawford. I had that fight as a tie into the stoppage. I really did. I had that fight as a tie. You know, keep it 100. Head up. But of course, we all knew that, you know, Bud was setting him up. You can see Bud was setting him up through the whole fight. And Billy didn't want to hurt him. I'm gonna say that. He really didn't want to hurt. He didn't want to hurt Porter, man. How a person fight, and then he fight a friend, he's not gonna fight him the same. You can say it's a paycheck or whatever you want it to be. He's not gonna fight him the same, man. First of all, he know that guy. He know that man financial situation. He know what that guy has going on. Nah, man, look, I don't want to hurt you, man. I don't. But you know, you're gonna run into these shots and you can't even get past my A game. Hey, you still get stopped anyway. Right up. Think about it. Bud didn't even go in for the kill on him. Bud was like, okay, if he survive, he survive. But if he die, let him die. Straight up. He didn't. He didn't go in on the kill on him. Oh, on the Tank fight, I'm going with Tank all the way, man. You know, I gotta go with him. You know, I've been rocking with him from day one. Uh, you know, I really like his coach, Coach Coach Kenny over there. You know, I like Coach Sterry behind him. I like what he's doing with the kids, man. You know, that's a lot of inspiration, man. Yeah, that's a lot, man. You know, especially for the youth community. You know, and you know Baltimore. It's a pretty sad case over that way, man. You know, and you know he's one of the guys that's standing up, trying to help the city with the youth over there. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Tank on that one. Like I say though, to me, it was a 50-50 fight though. If Ryan Garcia was working out, if he was working out every day, being dedicated, definitely I would have to go with a 50-50 fight. But I got some inside scoop. Um, Little Bird was singing to me, sent me the word. And this guy's not working with Joe Goosen. He's with Joe maybe once out of a week. He's at home working out. He's he's gambling. You know, he's you know, he's just not being dedicated to the crowd. But he said he could knock Tank out in 2 rounds. So hey, guess what? You never know what these fighters can do. But one thing about it, we get a chance to see when they get in that ring, can they do what they say they're gonna do? And if they do, then guess what? Then hey, we hey, we all good. He did what he said he's gonna do. If he do, he's gonna be the face of boxing. He's gonna be the face of boxing. You know, but everybody's saying he's De La Hoya, this and that. No, he's not. He's nowhere near a De La Hoya, man. De La Hoya fought everybody, man. De La Hoya was a bad man. You got to give flowers what flowers do. De La Hoya was a bad man, bro. He never ducked at anybody. Really, once he started getting into the what they call the world, that's when he actually started losing and stuff like that, man. For real, for real. Even in even with the Floyd Mayweather fight, I had it closer than what they had it. I had that fight closer. With Bernard. Bernard stopped him with a body shot. Uh, which uh, which uh, uh, man, what's his name? Uh, Felix Trinidad. He caught De La Hoya with the same shot and made De La Hoya get on his bike and run, but he didn't drop him though. So that's all. That's all Bernard did. Repeated what had already happened. A lot of time in boxing, that's really all it takes. So just like Ryan got knocked down with basically a overhand left. Uh, it's gonna happen again. Same thing happened. The only thing is that is what Tank got to do. So that's gonna be that's gonna be a good one there. Oh yeah, no doubt. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. You know, but uh, I wanted to show you guys something else too here. Because like I say, this is just stuff that people saying, but we know some people gonna actually ride with they people, they culture, whatever this and that. I don't. I ride with who I think is gonna win. And if you good, I'm gonna ride with you. You bad, I'm not riding with you. Sorry. But so they interviewed, yes. Uh can y'all see it? Yep. So they interviewed Timo Lopez, uh, and this is the first time that through the whole situation he been hollering, Ryan gonna beat Tank, Ryan can beat Tank, this and that, and woo 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 woo. But in this particular interview, he actually said, this is a 50-50 fight, man. Same thing I'm saying. It's a 50-50 fight. If Ryan was working out, training, he's not doing that. But he said that this is a 50-50 fight. He gave props to both fighters, commend them on what they do best, what they do good, their attributes. He said it's a 50-50 fight, man. He said, yeah, some people might be going with Tank, and they should. They're going to go with Tank because what Tank have done. They should. But it's a 50-50 fight. So, whoever the person want to go with, that's cool, though. If people come on my channel and they say they want to go with Ryan, cool, no problem. We don't do the debating and all that over here. We just talk boxing. Everybody's opinion matters. Whatever a person's opinion is, that's what we're going to go with. And we'll talk about that. That's what we'll talk about. A lot of these shows on here, just a lot of, man, seem like to me, they just starting to be comical, man. They starting to be all about a person caught up in their feelings. You're going to go on here and have a channel, man. You got to have some tough skin. But hey, if you want to say I'm wrong about this and that, let's get some evidence. That's all. Because I'm just going to bring you evidence. What I just showed, I didn't say that. And I said that. I did not say this. This is what they said. This is what somebody said. And I'm showing you who said it. So anything I say, I can back it up. Anything I say that somebody said, I can show you. So, that's how that goes. But we'll be back here tomorrow night at 10. I'm trying to be more and more on time, y'all. But tomorrow I got some good things going. We're going to dig into this the few days that's out on this Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight. I got some really good information I'm going to show y'all. I've been saving it. But tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to bring it out and I'm going to show y'all. So, so I'll be back here tomorrow night at 10. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining. Y'all have a good night. And I appreciate it. Yes, sir.